Imagine living in a world where every single failure pushes you one step closer to greatness, where the words, "I give up," simply don't exist. What if I told you that one of the greatest minds in history, Thomas Edison, knew the secret to success that you might be missing? Today, we're diving into what Thomas Edison understood about success that you probably don't. So if you're tired of trying and failing, if you want to break out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary, stay with me for the next 5 minutes. This could be the moment that changes your life. Let's unlock the secrets Edison lived by. Point 1. The power of perseverance. I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Think about that for a second. This is a man who tried thousands of times to invent the light bulb, facing setbacks over and over, yet, he didn't see these attempts as failures. To him, every attempt was a step toward discovery. Honestly, can you imagine telling your friends, "I failed 10,000 times, but I'm feeling great"? They'd think you were nuts. But that's Edison's first lesson, perseverance. Each failure taught him something new. Imagine if we viewed our own setbacks not as roadblocks but as building blocks. Every time we stumble, we're not losing, we're learning. What did Edison know about making failure his friend that we don't? Let's dive deeper. Point 2. Mastering focus. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, Edison once said. You know, a lot of people romanticize success, they imagine it just happens. But Edison was different. He knew that success isn't glamorous, it's messy. It's about showing up day in and day out, grinding long after others have given up. Let's be real, how often do we give up at the first sign of hardship? It's easy to blame the process, the circumstances, maybe even bad luck. But Edison understood that true focus isn't about avoiding distraction, it's about sweating through the tough parts. So, if Edison taught us to persevere and sweat it out, what else did he understand about success that kept him going? Point 3. Embracing the uncomfortable. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this, you haven't. Edison thrived in discomfort. He was obsessed with pushing limits, with trying the impossible. He once said, "When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this, you haven't." Imagine how powerful that mindset is. When most people would throw in the towel, Edison saw an opportunity. And here's the exciting part. Are we truly living up to our potential if we never push ourselves to the edge of what's comfortable? Think about this. How often do we settle for good enough because greatness seems too hard? Edison's belief in his vision, his refusal to give in to doubt, is what turned him into one of the greatest inventors of all time. But there's one more lesson he knew about success that might just be the most important of all. Point 4. Surrounding yourself with the right energy, building a team of believers. Edison didn't work alone. He surrounded himself with people who believed in his vision, even when it seemed impossible. He once said, "I owe my success to the people who believed in me." His team encouraged him, challenged him, and kept him motivated through those grueling times. Now, I'm not saying you need a whole laboratory of fans rooting for you, but wouldn't it be great to have people around you who lift you up instead of dragging you down? So we've seen Edison's grit, his persistence, his incredible focus. But there's one final element that holds all these lessons together. Point 5, vision, the power of seeing what others don't. Edison didn't invent the light bulb for fame or fortune. He did it because he believed in illuminating the world. He had a vision so strong that it kept him going long after others had given up. Edison understood something that all successful people know deep down: a clear vision can get you through any hardship. So, here's the question: what vision drives you? What dream is worth sweating, failing, and pushing through for? Edison's life is proof that success isn't just a matter of talent or luck. It's about grit, focus, resilience, and vision. If you can take just one of these lessons, you'll already be miles ahead of where you were. Embrace failure, stay focused, surround yourself with the right energy, and keep your vision clear.